I think I'll probably talk more broadly about how we do learning and development at Impala. So because we're well, no, because we're a remote company. Sorry, start again. We have a learning budget of 1,200 uh, British pounds a year, which can be spent on various platforms. So we have uh, online learning tools. We have access to a platform called Learnerbly, where you can just order books, training courses, these kinds of things. So in terms of self-directed learning, the tooling is just open to you. You're not kind of told, oh, you have to expense that later, or you have to jump through hoops to get things. I mean, my shelf up there right now is full of books that I've read that I've ordered on a Monday that have arrived on a Wednesday, which I think is really great. In the past, certainly, like trying to order work books has always been quite a painful thing. So I think for me, that's one of the strongest parts of that. For me, I read books. Other colleagues I know do training courses. Um, as well as that, Impala will also arrange any kind of role specific training. So, for example, if you're a manager, there'll be manager training, which is conducted in the business. Um, Separately, though, and I think that what might be one of the parts that really stood out for me is your first week is essentially onboarding. Like within your first week at the company, there is a massive repository of company knowledge that you work through, which talks about how Impala works, our culture and values, the hotel industry, how our product works. Um, and actually, as a designer, you're coming into this business and you've got to learn, how does how does this new industry work if you're not got experience. Um, and I think that's the part that really stood out for me, is that it's not just about the resources available to you; it's the time that you have to consume them, and the fact that like your first month, sorry, your first week, your first month is very much focused around finding your feet and understanding the company and the environment, speaks volumes to me.